Now, I know Discord does have a couple bots, especially Cargobot has a suggestions feature, but there really isn't that much that we can think of to do in Gilded that is close to it. Well, I'm going to show you how to set up a suggestions bot flow for your Gilded server. So let's go ahead and jump into this server. This is the Waffle Hut. It is my personal server for everything that has to do with two-tone waffle and gaming and all sorts of stuff. Now, one thing I've added is a suggestions channel. Now, I set this up as a list. So whenever people come in, they can go ahead and set up, oh, I like to make a suggestion. Hit the plus sign and let's make a suggestion of there should be more pineapple on pizza. And go ahead and hit save. So what's going to happen is, there we go. I was waiting for it to go through. Is that whenever someone makes a suggestion, my bot automatically tells the staff or the mod team or the admin, however you want to set it up, that someone had made a new suggestion. So let's go ahead and open it up, and guess what? It's right there. So it tells you that the person's username has created a new suggestion with a link and a summary of what they added. So if we go back into here, as an admin or a member of staff, I can click on it and say, I can go click on this as a new thread. It says, no, there will never be a day with that. And if I spell B correctly, and I can go ahead and close it out. And my bot will let me know right there that a member of your staff has closed out this particular suggestion. So it says, it'll also tell you who closed it out as well. Has completed out the list item. There should be more pineapple on pizza. So let's go ahead and walk you through and actually how to do this. It's actually pretty simple, and the bot flows within Gilded are amazing. So what we're going to do is let's go back to the main section here. What you want to do is first create a channel where you want your suggestions to live. Now, I suggest a list category or whatever it's called, because it makes things a lot easier. You can simply uncheck, complete it, or uncomplete it, and you can set up permissions that only your staff are the only ones that are able to do that. So after you go ahead and set up your new channel, let's go into settings, because we're going to have to set up our bot to do all this work. So we'll go to bots. You can go to the one that you want. I'm trying to keep everything more simplified, more minimal. So I'm using just one bot that does, as you can see, a lot of different things. So what you want to do is go ahead and hit add. And since I already set this up, so I'll go ahead and open this up and show you what I did. So the first thing is I need to do where the bot is looking for someone that puts in a new suggestion. So what you're going to look for is to set up a list item created within your section. Let's go ahead and just do this from the start. It'd be a little bit easier to show you. So as a trigger, click add. You can go scroll down here to a little bit, and you want to go to where it says list item created. Select that. You want to make sure you choose your newly created channel. And you want to keep it as anyone or any member or any role, which means anybody that's within your server is able to leave a suggestion. Now, you can keep it to only verified members or certain people that are leveled up to a certain XP limit. It's completely up to you how you want. But for this example, we'll keep it simple. So any member or role, so hit next. Now for action, we'll click on add. You want to go ahead and send a custom message. This is going to tell us in our members or our mod only section within, the admin side of things where the general public don't see. So you want to go ahead, send a custom message. You want to select, I had it set up to a suggestion list. And then what you want to do is hit money sign, and you want to use the triggering user. This is going to be the person who created the suggestion. And you can, completely optional however you want to word this, has created a new suggestion. And then hit next. Now, what you also can do, you can add in, like I showed you, click on or type in money sign. You can put in the link to that particular item, hit money sign again, and a summary. So it's going to show you the person who created it, your wording of whatever you want, a link back to that suggestion, and a summary of what that suggestion was. So what you want to do is hit next, and then click save. That is it. Now for the second half, I'm going to go ahead and discard because I already made all these changes. For the second half is when when member of your admin team or staff comes in, closes it out, or does their thing. What you want to do is click on trigger. You want to go to toggle a list item, and it's going to be within that same position or same channel suggestions. Now you want to keep it either any. So it depends if you want to have it so that only completes are shown, or your bot lets your staff know, and you also want to have updated by the mod team. So there is that. You can also have staff. Depends on what your server selection is. So click on next. Click on add for action. Now you also want to do send a custom message, and it's the exact same thing. It's which channel. It's a suggestion list where you want it to send, and the same thing. Money sign. First one is triggering user. Has closed out this suggestion. And you can also, if this is up to you, you can add in the link back to it if you wanted to, or you just keep it simple and leave it as is, just let you know who closed it out. And then click next, and then hit save, and that is it. I'm going to go ahead and click on Discord. So now you have a suggestion box, or I should say a suggestion bot that is available to your server for anyone to use, and for your mod team to easily keep track of who has been closing out, who's been suggesting things. Is certain people being a little frivolous with their suggestions, and you kind of put a kibosh or say, hey, keep adding more. It's totally up to you. Now, if you find this information helpful, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear it. And also hit that subscribe button and a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. It's completely optional, and it's up to you. It helps the algorithm. And then also join our Discord, not our Discord, wow, our Guilded channel, our Guilded server here, by clicking the link in the description below. Until next time, I hope to see you later. Have a good night.